Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centres near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Auglaxis, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. Medogbe na mi vevie, mianu pola nyueo, sisi a vevede ameta.
Woyo nambe maoli azuma.
Mecho Accra, le Ganado, si Jengome. Ghana le hihia pe dodome, le Afrika pe hetoro pe betitina. Ghana gome enye, avafia, le sonin keto gbeme. Wodu ejesi hoho be, enye Afrika fia dugan dometodeka. Chokaka pe akpedeka kple alofa asieke benu me. Grensigbe ye wodona français gbe han le wope asimonu wome. To epe sika gome gede kpokpo bakple sika si ajajira kple yevoduwo. Chokaka pe akpedeka kple alofa ene benu me la woyone be sika puta. Eyi ikpuyadewe nye si, eye drupolao de Adam, le gadijikpaji gome abe, Vision du Ghana 2020, eye wolike le Ghana, abe Afrika, dugbanto, si le trotroge, azun du dengoade, choegbea idepe akpe ve, ple bla veme. Epe aya popo zozo, kudo epe gbemela vovo wo kple epe ihe menuwo nabe Ghana nye teƒe aɖe ti tsaɖitɔwo vana le Afrika pe hetoɖoƒe. Dzidzɔ wònye nam ne mama Ghana ƒe nu nyuiewo kple eƒe ŋgɔyi nyuie kpli mi. Miedzi vevie be miaƒe dziwo ne yɔ fũu kple ŋutifafa kple dzidzɔ. Epe Blackton sɔ ye nye si Supreme Master Ching Hai hemawu ƒe nufiafia ɖe go eye wonyɔ míaƒe xixia ɖe kekele me. Abe nufiala si ne wɔ ɖeka kpli Mawu la, efia ameɖokuime yiyi si nye Mawu ƒe kekeli kpɔkpɔ kple eƒe gbeɖiɖi sese. Ame siwo katã dzi vevie be yewoade dzesi Mawu le yewo me zi ɖeka eye yewoaɖe wo ɖokui le agbe sia me. Nufiala geɖewo wofia nu siawo hã va yi abe Buddha, Yesu Kristo, Mawu ƒe amedɔla Muhammad, ŋutifafa nenɔ eyama kple nufiala Nanak dzi. Ete gbe ɖe dzi be ne míele ŋku ɖom Mawu dzi esia yi la eye míekpena ɖo ame bubuwo ŋuti la eye míelé xixia be sewo ɖe asi la míake ɖe míaƒe ganyenye blibo abe amegbetɔ ŋutɔŋutɔ ene la ŋuti eye míase nu sia ta míele anyigba dzi ɖo la gɔme. Supreme Master Shinhai nye kpɔɖeŋu gbagbe le go sia me eye wosia veve ɖe ame ta. Edzi la, enana ga kple nunana bubuawo kple lɔlɔ̃ ame siwo si dzo le woƒe dume le fu kpem, ame siwo si nɔƒe meli o kple ame siwo dzi dzɔgbevɔ̃e dzɔ ɖo kple wɔamenɔwo. Le ƒe 2006 lia me la, ekpɔ gome le Guzi be ŋutifafa ƒe bubudzesi ɖe amenu la me eye wonɔ ame siwo tsana Nobel ƒe ŋutifafa ƒe bubudzesi ɖe amenu la dome. Ekpɔ gome hã le ƒe bubuawo me si doe ɖe dzi zi geɖe le eƒe dɔmenyɔdɔ gbogbo siwo wɔnɔ na ame la ta. Ame nyuie wònye na míaƒe xɔlɔ̃ elãwo. Eƒo nu do amagbeɖeɖe kple agblenukuɖeɖe ɖuɖu ɖe ŋkɔ eye eƒo nu hã be amewo nedo dzesi agbe ƒomevi ɖe sia ɖe be asixɔxɔ le anyigba dzi. Edzi be xexea me nanye teƒe aɖe si lãwo kple amegbetɔwo anɔ agbe le ŋutifafa me kple wo nɔnɔe le ɖekawɔwɔ me. Na eƒe afɔɖeɖe ƒe amewo naɖu amagbe kple dzinukuɖeɖe ko la, wokaka nyanyue sia le gosugbɔ me eye wòma agbalẽviwo na amewo eye wohu nuɖuƒe xɔwo abe Loving Hood le xixia blibo la me eye wòɖo Supreme Master ƒe nukpɔmɔ eye wòƒo nu na dukplɔlawo hã kple nyakaka ŋkɔnɔlawo edziedzi eye wòwɔ takpekpe siwo ƒoa nuku ɖe xixia ƒe dzoxɔxɔ ŋuti to nukpɔmɔ sia dzi tso didiƒe. Esia hã ne amewo do dzesi xixia me ƒe dzoxɔxɔ alo medze dzesi o. Yeƒe agbagbadzedze geɖewo wɔ dɔ gbogbo ɖe xixia bliboa katã ƒe nyɔnyɔ ne lɔlɔ̃sɔsɔ na elãwo kple anyinɔnɔ kple wo dzi ne agbenɔnɔ sia ahe ŋutifafa tegbe va dukɔwo dome. Ale si be míagaɖe míaƒe xixia ne megaxɔ dzoke o. Supreme Master Shinhai ditsa eƒe geɖe le xixia me tso Amerika va Afrika, tso ablɔti yi Oceanie eye woƒo nu na amehawo kple eƒe nusrɔ̃lawo le gbɔgbɔmenya vovovowo ŋuti. Yayra wònye na mí egbea be míaɖe nusɔsrɔ̃ tɔxɛ siawo dometɔ ɖeka fia. Mída ŋkɔ ɖe dzi be naneke meli abe ale si wo dzedzem ene o. Akpa 3 kple mamlɛa le nufiala kple eƒe nusrɔ̃lawo ƒe ɖoɖowo me le ŋlẽ si gbe me le ŋkeke 27 le wetri 8 le eƒe 2013 me le France nyigba dzi.
Anybody else? Indian?
Master, thank you very much. I'm from South Africa.
Oh, you are?
Yes,
You
from
look like Indian.
my
Your ancestry, right?
my ancestors were from North Indian.
Okay.
I'd just like to say something before that. Thank you very, very much from our Johannesburg team. And this is the message they sent
Yeah.
through me.
Yes?
Gurura Brahma, Gurura Vishnu, Gurura Devo Maheshwara, Gurura Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Guru Dev Namam. Can I explain the meaning very
know.
quickly?
Okay. I heard that in India. Very nice.
Okay. You are a master that's higher than God.
Oof.
Because
Don't offend the guy, huh?
Gurura Brahma, Gurura Vishnu, and Gurura Devo is the trinity of the Hindu philosophy. And you are greater than that because you take us to God.
Mm-hmm.
And you show us the light, you show us the sound, you show us everything. And that is why you're so great. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. You are a real Indian. In India, they very devoted to their guru. Huh? They always sing this kind of similar song, like you are better than God. Yeah. When I pray, God doesn't care about me, but you come and lift me out of misery, something like that. So, and there's something they sing, very offensive, like, if God and Guru would stand before me, whom would I choose? The Guru. Oh, God. No wonder the Buddha say there's no God. What's the use of telling the Indian there is a God when they don't care? You're better than God, your Guru are better than God. They sing this kind of song, and they really mean it. And the Indian people, when they found a true Guru, they really devoted themselves. They do all kind of things, offering at home and offering in front of the Guru. They do pranam and they do prostration, and they also offer all kind of things. Offer their house, their money, their possession, anything. Yeah. Lucky I don't take anything, otherwise you have nothing left. Because they all declare, the Indian, they say declare that everything that's mine is not mine, is Guru's property, yeah? And also, they never dare to sit the same height as the Guru.
When we look at our Guru, we normally prostrate.
Yeah.
And that is to show our
Respect.
level and respect to the Guru.
Okay. They touch the feet, kiss the feet of the Guru and all that. Yes, very extremely humble. I wanted to say something special, I forgot.
They say when you touch the Guru's feet, you are elevated immediately.
Oh yeah, only if you meditate. Okay, of course there is a help there, there's an effect there. Indian people, they never criticize their Guru, never ever. Yeah. They would die for the Guru, they do anything. It's more traditional there. The Indian people, they're more spiritually cultivated. I don't mean because you live in South Africa, you're the same anyway, because they're used to it. They have this kind of education since they were kids already. The whole nation is like that. Understand? Yeah. Very respectful. So he just sing the song that Indian people love to sing. Yeah? Okay. Anything else? Yeah, you.
Blessings, Master. I'm just going to say thank you for letting me come and see you again, and it's just wonderful. And you are my yellow rose, and I have planted a yellow rose many years ago in honour of you. And every year it blooms and it's beautiful. And tonight you're wearing that colour, yellow.
For you, huh?
And I'm just sitting here, I just see my yellow rose, and you are a beautiful yellow rose. And
It's also yellow.
yes, I know. And I've done a piece of artwork, but it's just amazing.
Thank you.
Just in your honour, and it's beautiful, and
Thank you.
dedicated it to you. So
Thank
it's
you for
lovely.
remembering me.
I do always never forget you, Master.
Yeah,
and
good.
if I can take your cough, give it to me. I'll take it.
Oh, no,
Bless
you
you.
can't.
You do so much for us, dear lady. I just want, yeah.
Don't wish like that, because for me it's very little, but to you it will kill you. Many lives.
But I thought I suffered, and hearing your stories, now I'm thinking, maybe my suffering's nothing compared to your suffering.
Yeah, maybe
And it's
not.
hard in this world, I know.
Okay, don't worry. Yes, don't ever wish that, because if it comes true, you cannot bear. For me, it's little already. But if to you, what I mean is, if you take it, you will die, and you die many lifetimes and in agony. So don't ever wish
I
like
wish
that.
you well then, Master. I
Thank
wish
you.
well.
That's good. You can pray together, like, okay, if it's possible, but don't say to wish it on yourself, okay? Because it might happen, and I don't want that. Okay, it's terrible. It's not just coughing like this, huh? It's just a little bit to come out, huh? But if this is because of me, for me, it minimizes. But if it's you, wow, I don't dare. I don't dare to wish you have it, because the bad karma will be multiple. It's not just coughing. For me, it's already minimized. Understand? Very minimized already. If suppose it's not me who bear all this karma, it is you or any of you, wow, cannot imagine. You go to hell
Wow.
many lifetimes. Understand? It's the karma is too big. Don't ever wish it on yourself, okay? Yes, you can say, wish you well.
If our blessings mean anything, Master, because you're so high and we are down here, but, bless you.
Cool. Thank
bless
you. You can bless
you.
me, of course.
Bless
nah?
you many million and one times. I always.
Yeah,
that's all I
everybody
say,
bless a little bit. Also help. Thanks a lot. And it's good for you to be so compassionate. But don't ever wish anything that I have on yourself, okay? Don't ever. Yeah? Because if the Lord of Karma hear that, nah, He'll punish you. Yeah. Don't wish.
Thank you.
Any other question? Are you want to hear any jokes? Oh, this is the lousy one. He promised me, right in the front page, that it is safe for general use. But I still found some sneaking in. Mildly, hinting bad stuff. Okay, this one maybe. But I just hate it when it's so long, when you can make it in three sentences. This guy is famous for making it long. Yeah, because I know some other, I read somewhere else the same joke, but it's only 3 lines. And here he make it sometime 20, understand? There's some of the joke I read before, so long. You dye your hair, huh?
Yeah.
Suits you, look good. Look good.
Long story, but
Your hair, long story.
long and blonde. I don't know why.
Why? It look good.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
You dyed them, right? So why should it be long story? Just
Oh no, it's just I've seen things and then it's kind of making me do it this way.
want to do it? Okay.
Yeah.
Why not
Showing
this?
things, not understand, but I'm doing it anyway.
Oh, it's your hair. It suits
Yeah,
you. Look
thank
nice.
you,
Yes.
thank you.
Not too much blonder. That's
No,
good.
just-
Like that.
yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
More natural. Okay. I have another one here. Is somebody else give it to me? I hope it's good. I don't really know. Boo, boo, boo. Too big. I read small one first, okay? 1,000,000 is the title. A man trying to understand the nature of God asked him, God, how long is 1,000,000 years to you? Oh, we know this already, right? Yeah. We know this story, right? I don't know, this guy's so boring. He didn't hear all my tape, that's why. I even read one sentence, I know this joke already. Anybody who don't know this joke, raise hand. Then go read my, go listen to my tape. Yeah, never mind, I tell you. Anyway, nah? God answered, 1,000,000 years is like a minute to me. Then the man asked, God, how much is $1,000,000 to you? And God replied, $1,000,000 is like a penny to me. So finally the man say, God, could you give me a penny? And you know already, right? And God say, in a minute. A prayer for the day. Dear God, so far today I have done all right. I haven't gossiped. Oh, I have. Sorry. And I haven't lost my temper. I have. So I haven't been grumpy. I have. Have I? Nasty or selfish either. And I am really glad of that. But in a few minutes, God, I am going to get out of bed. And from then on, I am probably going to need a lot of help. Thank you in advance. Amen. He was sleeping. Of course, he didn't do anything like that alone. There's a similar joke, There's a two old lady, gossiping. The other lady say, oh, my son, he's really bad. he gamble and he's a womanizing and he doesn't do anything in the house and he doesn't want to get a job either. My God, I don't know what to do with him. So the other lady say, okay, maybe you have to pray to God to help you. In that situation, nobody can help you either. And the other lady say, okay, I think I will do that. And she asked her, she asked the advisor, and how about you? Is your son very good or bad like mine? The old lady, the first lady said, no, he's good. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, he don't talk bad, he don't swear, he always stay at home, and it's not much he does that doesn't please me. So the second lady said, wow, aren't you lucky? How old is he? 5 years old. In the bar again. Oh, the bear, not in the bar, sorry, the bear. Because most of the joke is always like a man walking to a bar. You know what I mean? It's typical. No? It's typical of the like slogan of a joke, yeah. In the middle of a forest, there was a hunter who was suddenly confronted by a huge, hungry bear. Bear? In his fear, all attempts to shoot the bear were unsuccessful. Finally, he turned and ran as fast as he could. The hunter ran and ran and ran until he ended up at the edge of a very steep cliff. His hopes were dim, seeing no way out of his predicament, and with the bear closing in rather quickly, the hunter got down on his knees. It's the same, like the lion. This joke I told before, except with the lion, huh? You want to continue with that? Probably you didn't hear it, huh? Okay. Everything is the same, except instead of the lion, it's a bear. Okay, now, so he kneeled down and opened his arm and prayed to God, now. Dear God, please give this bear some religious conscience. The sky darkened and there was lightning in the air. Just a few feet short of the hunter, the bear abruptly stopped and glanced around, somewhat confused. Suddenly, the bear looked up into the sky and said, "Thank you, God, for the food I'm about to receive." Man. Where is the post office? A little boy was waiting for his mother to come out of the grocery store. As he waited, he was approached by a man who asked, "Son, can you tell me where the post office is?" The little boy replied, "Sure. Just go straight down this street a couple of blocks and turn to your right." The man thanked the boy kindly and said, "I am the new pastor in town, new priest in town. I'd like for you to come to church on Sunday. I will show you how to get to heaven." Talk to children, simple. The little boy replied with a chuckle, "Oh, come on. You don't even know the way to the post office." Good one, good one. Good one, eh? Yeah. God's laughter. The question is, how do you make God laugh? The answer, tell him your plans. You understand, right? You mess it up. Probably he knows that it's not going to happen, right? I too sent my son. A Jewish businessman in Chicago sent his son to Israel for a year to absorb the culture. When the son returned, he said, "Papa, I had a great time in Israel. By the way, I converted to Christianity." "Oh, way," said the father. "What have I done?" He took his problem to his best friend and said to his best friend, "John, I sent my son to Israel and he came home a Christian. What can I do?" And John said, "Funny you ask. I too sent my son to Israel, and he also came home a Christian. Perhaps we should go to see the rabbi." So they did, and they explained their problem to the rabbi. "Funny you should ask," said the rabbi. "I too sent my son to Israel, and he also came home a Christian. What is happening to our young people nowadays?" And so they all prayed together, telling the Lord about their sons. It's funny. They're telling the Lord, but they can't accept their Christianity. As they finished their prayer, a voice came from the heavens. The voice said, "Funny you should ask. I too sent my son to Israel." Good one, eh? I like that one. Okay, how enlightened are you? If you can live without caffeine, if you can be cheerful, ignoring aches and pains, huh? Why they are talking about me? Is that a joke to me, for me? If you can resist complaining, if you can understand when your loved ones are too busy to give you any time, if you can take criticisms and blame without resentment, if you can ignore a friend's limited education and never correct him or her, if you can resist treating a rich friend better than a poor friend, if you can face the world without lies and deceit, if you can conquer tension without medical help, if you can relax without liquor, this I can. If you can sleep without the aid of drugs, this I can too. Wow, tough, nah? Okay. If you can honestly say that deep in your heart you have no prejudice against creed, color, religion, gender, preference, or politics, then you have almost reached the same level of spiritual development as your dog. Oh, thank you very much. Thank God. It's true, nah? The dogs are like that, nah? Wow. It sounds like dogs are saint, huh? Well, my dogs are. My dogs are very saintly, I think. All your dogs are too, nah? If you have one or one. I hate unfinished job, but it's a lot here. I do what I can, huh? Without complaining, huh? I can live without caffeine, that I can, huh? I can be cheerful, ignoring aches and pains. I can, sometimes. And if you can, I can resist complaining. Sometimes. I can understand when your loved one is too busy to give you any time. I don't have any loved one. If you can take criticism and blame without resentment. Sometimes. So I fail a lot of tests. I don't keep reading, then I keep tell and I fail all the time. Anyway, so at least I'm not a dog, you know by now, right? That's a clear evidence, huh? Because I couldn't complete all these tests. So I'm not a dog. Wow, how obvious. Reversing life sequence. I want to live my next life backwards. You start out dead and get that out of the way. Then you wake up in a nursing home feeling better every day. Okay, of course, backward, né? Then you get kicked out for being too healthy. Yeah. You enjoy your retirement and collect your pension. Then when you start work, you get a gold watch on your first day. How can it be? You work 40 years until you are too young to work. Oh, backward, né? Isn't that nice? Yeah. You get ready for high school party all the time. Then you go to primary school, you become a kid, you play, and you have no responsibility. Wow. Then you become a baby. And then you spend your last 9 months floating peacefully in luxury, in spa-like conditions. Central heating, room service on top. I don't like that. I don't like the last one, even if it looks nice. Floating and all that. Who wants it? God creates man and woman. It's another one. God and Adam were walking through the Garden of Eden, discussing various things. At some point, Adam says to God, "Wow, God, oh Lord, you sure make Eve awfully beautiful, just amazingly beautiful." So spoke the Lord, "Yes, my son, that is so you would love her very, very, very deeply." After a brief moment, I think, similar joke, Adam hesitatingly commented, "But Lord, will you make Eve so not too smart?" Means stupid, you know. Yes, say God, that is so she would love you very, very deeply. I don't think so. I think it's the opposite. This is a similar joke somewhere else, you know, but not about Adam and Eve. No? It's our ancestor. No? They should not offend our great, great, great ancestor like that. No? Okay. If we even had one. No? Some people think we evolved from monkeys anyway. No? Yeah. That's why sometimes we go, ooh, ooh. I like it. It's called peace. Yeah? Peace. Disciple tell to the master, "Oh, wise and knowing one, master, please take me to the realm of perfect peace." So the master said to him, "If I take you to that realm, it will no longer be peace." It's true, no? It's true like that, no? Did you watch a film called Lost Horizon? There was a place called Shangri-La somewhere, supposed to be like heaven on earth, no? And then one of the person who were lost there said, "Wow, this is a beautiful, perfect place. It would be nice if everyone know it and come here." And the monk say, or somebody say, if everyone come here, there won't be Shangri-La anymore. Yeah, it's true like that. It's true like that. Okay. Graffiti. Seen on a restroom wall. God is dead. Nietzsche. That's from Nietzsche, né? The German atheist, yes. Below that sentence, it was written, "Nietzsche is dead, God." They both signed their signature. Né? You are dead, man. Not getting the joke. This is from Voltaire. God is a comedian playing to an audience too afraid to laugh. Are we? We afraid to laugh? Yeah, I guess too much suffering here. Nah? It's supposed to be like a play, like a drama for God or for some heaven. But for us, it's not. Huh? For us, it's very terrible sometimes. Are you okay? You tired already? We stop, eh? No? You understand my English? Thank God. Because I'm worried I don't speak English the way the English people do. Is it okay? Yeah, modern Zen humor. Question. How do you describe a schizophrenic Zen Buddhist? Answer. It is a man who is at two with the universe. Not at one, but at two with the universe. Another modern Zen humor. A student once asked Zen teacher Steve Allen this question. If you were given a wish-fulfilling jewel, what would you wish for? Reply Allen, I wish to stop wishing. Random quips from various unknown sources. As long as there are tests, there will be prayer in public school. Another one. I have taken a vow of poverty. To test me, please send me money. Ever stop to think and forget to start again? Why don't ships shrink when it rains? If Westerners, babies, eat with teaspoons, do Asians, baby, eat with toothpicks? Because chopstick is big, so toothpicks is small. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. Some people really had nothing to do, so they can think of such thing. How have the signs "keep off the grass" been put there at the first place?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I have to walk on the grass to put. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Some people really have nothing to do. But it's okay, at least they give us some funny time, huh? I am looking how many left. Whew, my God, this guy, he really printed small. I wonder how I can read it with my eyes even. Look at that, so small. And I forgot to even put the glass on. Now I realize I don't have glasses. You understand? And I keep reading all this time. Normally when the print is very small, I need glasses, reading glasses. Okay, here's a different joke. This is another, random thought. Did Adam have a belly button? Why are you laughing? It's because okay, my expression. Oh, so it's not a joke, it's me you're laughing at. Thank you very much for your compliment. Okay, how do you get rid of an old boomerang? Because if you throw it out, it come back to you. Yeah, it's cute. Solution to the previous question. Throw it down a one-way street. Not bad. The boomerang. He cannot go back because one-way street. Okay. Why do buildings opening 24/7 have locks? Yeah. If you say open 24/7, why do they have locks now? Just like the cemetery, no? Nobody want to go in there, but they lock it all the time. The cemetery. Not all cemetery, but many locked with high gate and high wall, right? Why? People inside can't get out. And we can't get in. We don't want to get in. I mean, not forever, not to sit there or do anything there, Funny, no? Okay. People say that only 10 people really understood Einstein. If nobody understands me, am I a genius too? It's good, no? If when I sleep, I dream that I sleep, do I have to wake up twice? When a mute and deaf tell each other secrets, do they wear gloves?
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Sign language.
Sign language, why do they have to wear gloves?
Because it's secret.
A secret! Oh, man. My God. Okay. I don't have a problem with willpower. It's one's power I have problem with. I used to be indecisive. Now I am not sure. Hey, what's the use? no sense being pessimistic. It wouldn't work anyway. It's the same like above. What do they call church pastors in Germany? German shepherds. I like that one. Huh? German shepherd. Yeah. Because they call the priest shepherd, right? Shepherd of the sheep, no? But, so, German shepherd, that's correct, no? Okay. I think it's too long now. Maybe we do it next time, okay? Yes. Yeah. Now, all these are Vietnamese from United States? Yeah?
Hawaii.
How many Vietnamese raise hand? No Hawaii or Trâu Quay giơ tay lên hết coi. Okay. Ta. How come you came so late? Even the Olag people came long time already. Okay. Never mind. You okay, yeah? Yeah. Very good. How many non-Asian black and white raise hand? Oh, okay. Not too many. Okay. Okay. I go now, huh? And you take them to the gallery. Okay? The non-Asian, black and white. Okay? Yeah. The non-Chinese, non-Vietnamese, non-Indonesian, non-Singapore, non-Malaysia, non-Taiwanese, you know what, okay? 可以来了哈？怎么看起来那么年轻，跟以前一模一样？你们两个，3个，你还活着啦 ？Oh my God！ 我去做别事情啊 ，OK 哈？你们再说了好不好？也许再回来。Maybe I come back. Okay. And I want to see the so-called Westerner. Huh? Sit too long, my legs won't sleep. My legs won't laugh together. Really, stupid knees. See you later. I have some goodies.
Nɔvinu kpɔla veviewo, akpena mi be mienɔ mía ŋuti le egbea be ɖoɖo si ŋkɔe nye naneke meli abe ale si wo dzedzem ene o. Akpa 3 kple mamlɛa le nufiala kple eƒe nusrɔ̃lawo ƒe ɖoɖowo me. Miganɔ anyi kpli mi le Supreme Master Television dzi le ɖoɖo nyuiewo wɔwɔ me. Edziyiye nye nyawawula yi le gbɔngbɔme habɔbɔ Rose-Croix me. Eƒe tanyae nye dzitsinya ƒe xixe vovovowo. Akpa 4 kple mamlɛa le nunya ƒe gbeɖiɖiwo ƒe nuwɔnawo me. Miaƒe susuwo nenɔ ŋutifafa me eye wòanɔ ŋdzɔ ne miaƒe luvɔwo ƒe gbeɖiɖi nyuiewo. May your minds be tranquil and awaken to the wonderful music of your souls. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/bmt.
Vegetarianism in religion. The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that, in the beginning of creation, God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings on some aspects of health and healing.
Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra. Also, after the birth of the baby, care must be exercised not to kill any animal in order to feed the mother with meaty delicacies, and not to assemble many relatives to drink liquor or to eat meat, because at the difficult time of birth there are innumerable evil demons, monsters, and goblins who want to consume the smelly blood. By ignorantly and adversely resorting to the killing of animals for consumption, they bring down curses upon themselves, which are detrimental to both the mother and the baby. Ksitigarbha Sutra. Be careful during the days immediately after someone's death, not killing or destroying or creating evil karma by worshipping or offering sacrifice to demons and deities, because such killing and slaughtering committed, or such worship performed, or such sacrifice offered, would not have even an iota of force to benefit the dead, but would entwine even more sinful karma into previous karma, making it even deeper and more serious, thus delay his rebirth to a good state. Karma means retribution. Ksitigarbha Sutra.
Cow die. The most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius.
Essenes. I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood. If ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism. Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore, you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adi Lila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata, Anu.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been especially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutra Kritanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh, and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts, and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field. Tract of the Quiet Way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure, the supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great, compassionate, loving self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did, and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck, encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Means hi, how are you? In Spanish. I'm Almudena, in spectacular Málaga. Blissful Spain is grateful that God created you, such peace-loving beings.
Salam! I'm Murnianto in monumental Jakarta on the island of Java. Our graceful Indonesian people, thank you, and our animal friends will be blessing you because you are so kind to them. Welcome to Noteworthy News, constructive news for a beautiful world.
Constructive news for a caring world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, researchers calculate the health benefits of reducing global warming to Syrian students eligible for scholarships in Turkey. Adidas making shoes from ocean plastic. India commits to solar energy, and bus offering health services towards remote communities in Australia. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Korea announces ceremony to dismantle nuclear site. In a further show of goodwill ahead of the United States-Korea Summit in Singapore, June 12th, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea will demolish its nuclear test site. The dismantling will involve collapsing the site's tunnel system and closing down related facilities. The A ceremony is planned to occur between May 23rd and 25th, with journalists invited from the US, Korea, China, Russia, and the United Kingdom to witness the event. President of the US, His Excellency Donald Trump, praised the move, saying, "Thank you, a very smart and gracious gesture. Our gratitude, Korea, for more welcoming news. We wish dear respected comrade Kim Jong-un and His Excellency Donald Trump a harmonious, progressive, and prosperous meeting at the US-Korea Summit next month."
Mitigating climate change will bring huge health savings. According to a report in the Lancet Planetary Health Journal, the health costs of air pollution-caused disease could be largely reduced by limiting global warming effects. The study predicted the cost involved in controlling the rise of temperature of average global warming to within 2 degrees Celsius is between $21.1 trillion and $41.6 trillion from 2020 to 2050. and between 39.7 trillion US dollars and 56.1 trillion US dollars for limiting to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Furthermore, fatalities caused by air pollution could be lowered by 21 to 27% at 2 degrees Celsius and 28 to 32% for the 1.5 degrees Celsius limit for the same time period. As a result, the associated health savings on medical care and services and lost productivity could be between 1.4 to 2.5 times greater compared to expenses incurred in reducing global warming. The study co-author, climate change expert Professor Anil Markandia stated, "We hope that the large health co-benefits we have estimated might help policymakers move towards adopting more ambitious climate policies and measures to reduce air pollution." Thank you for this encouraging and valuable report, Professor Anil Markandia and research team. May the world quickly adopt wise policies to safeguard our health and our planet.
Turkey offers 20,000 scholarships to Syrian students. Turkish Public Education Institution, Presidency for Turks Abroad and Related Communities, YTBs, has made available a scholarship program to 20,000 Syrian university students. With the opportunity, the students are being provided with training to help in the reconstruction of Syria in the future. The YTB institution is committed to helping underprivileged people around the world. We are very appreciative, Presidency for Turks Abroad and Related Communities and Turkey, for your important support of Syrian students. May all of us offer our kindness and care to others to create a shining world of love. Up next, recent study highlights the benefits of plant-based fatty acids. We'll pause now and thank the Divine for delightful mornings and tranquil afternoons. We are looking forward to spending time with you again after this brief message on Supreme Master Television.
Totally, man. I'm sweating.
You are.
Hello? Hi, honey. How's Miami? Snowstorm? Hail? Hello, honey? Hello?
Dude, what happened?
Crazy weather, man. My wife, she's stuck in Miami. She won't be back for a couple days.
It's crazy. Snow in Miami. Way out.
Yeah, man. Global warming. That's what they all say nowadays.
At least we are safe here. Hey, where is everybody? Dude, you think we're gonna be underwater?
You mean like all the ice melts?
Yeah.
Not cool, man. Totally not cool.
Well, we gotta do something to save the planet.
How? What do we do?
Light bulb.
Energy efficient light bulbs? Good, but not enough.
Oh, bike, man.
Give up cars for biking? Not enough either. Oh, I know what you're gonna say, buddy. Solar power.
Holy cow!
You got it, man. Save the cows. Be men.
Be veg, go green to save the planet. It's a very macho way to live.
Totally! Yeah!
Hi, I'm Mooey the cow. Before I have my next vegan meal, I would like to share a tip with you. If you have a key ring with multiple keys and they all look similar, try painting them with different colored nail polish. This will save you from going through a whole set of keys before you find the right one. Thank you and love you so much for being veg and going green to save the planet for all of us humans and non-humans alike. And thanks for tuning in. Now, the weather around the world.
Health benefits of plant fats are superior to animal fats. According to a study published by the American Heart Association, plant-based monounsaturated fatty acids are related to a lower risk of your life ending from a disease, while monounsaturated fats in animal products are linked to an increased risk. Sources of monounsaturated fats in plants include olive oil, avocados, and nuts. Animal sources of these fats are found in meat, dairy, and eggs. The scientists of the study discovered that the participants who consumed large amounts of plant fats decreased the risk of succumbing to a disease by 16% compared to the ones that ate lesser amounts. Among the people who consumed high amounts of animal fat, the mortality risk was 21% higher compared to people whose intake was lower. To reach the conclusions, the research team focused on eating habits of approximately 100,000 people during a period of over 22 years. Our top appreciation, American Heart Association and researchers, for showing us one more reason choosing the plant-based diet is the most excellent choice. May everyone join to protect their health, our animal friends, and the planet by choosing the compassionate vegan way of living.
Adidas, a big success at designing and selling shoes made of ocean plastic. According to Adidas CEO Kasper Rorsted, the German sportswear giant has reached its goal of selling 1 million pairs of running shoes made from ocean plastic in 2017. In designing the shoes, Adidas partnered with Parley for the Oceans, which is an initiative to bring awareness and also address the problem of plastic pollution in the sea. These Ultra Boost shoes incorporate recycled marine plastic into trendy, eco-friendly designs. Each pair of the trainers reuses approximately 11 plastic bottles, which are integrated into various parts of the shoe, including the laces and lining. Awesome! And congratulations, Adidas, for regenerating marine debris into popular and comfortable footwear. May green innovations such as yours instill greater care for all to tread mindfully and lightly on our shared blue planet.
India commits to solar energy. The Pavagada Solar Park is a 13,000-acre station being built in Karnataka, India, and can potentially generate 2,000 megawatts of electricity to power 700,000 households. The first phase of what is described as the world's largest solar park station was recently inaugurated by Chief Minister of Karnataka, the Honorable Sri Siddharamaiah. The development will help India meet its energy targets of 100 gigawatts solar capacity by 2022 and will also support the country's commitment to produce 40% of its energy from non-fossil fuel sources by 2030. India is predicted to become the world's second largest solar market this year, positioning the country as a global leader in renewable energy. Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Narendra Modi, launched the International Solar Alliance with the goal of raising $1 trillion to assist 121 countries in solar development. That's fantastic, India. Thanks for taking a strong initiative in clean alternative energy. We wish you the best of luck in reaching all your sustainable goals with the assistance and blessings of our magnanimous Sun. Coming up, gorillas dismantle traps in Rwanda National Park. We'll just place some nuts outside for the squirrels and come right back. More positive news when we return on Supreme Master Television.
Open borders would lift millions out of poverty. According to 4 different studies, opening borders would have an estimated growth in gross worldwide product between 67 to 147%. The World Bank notes that if all developed countries would accept just 3% more motivated immigrants, the world's poor would have $305 billion more to spend, which is 3 times more than the combined total development aid worldwide. According to Dutch author and historian Rutger Bregman, migration is the most powerful tool to alleviate poverty. Harvard economist Lant Pritchett agrees, saying immigration in all of our history is one of the most powerful drivers of prosperity.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News. Remarkable news for an exceptional world. Intelligent young gorillas disassemble traps. Researchers in Rwanda's Volcanoes National Park observed 2 wild 4-year-old gorillas cooperating to deactivate a harmful device intended for a smaller animal. At that time, a tracker in the national park encountered a snare and intended to remove it. However, a silverback warned him and called for him to stay away. Instantly, 2 juvenile gorillas appeared and approached the device. One dismantled the branch holding the snare, while the other freed the noose. The 2 then sped off to attend to another trap that the tracker had not even seen. Our wild animal co-inhabitants are so loving and intelligent, and we are saddened by the dangers they face in their daily lives. May all of humanity quickly wake up to the incredible gift and blessings that animals bring to this planet.
Vibrant Bus offers health support to remote communities in Australia. The Pilu Bus, Aboriginal for All Seeing Eyes, offers medical care to Indigenous people in the remote communities of South Australia. Riverland Aboriginal Health Service Coordinator Corinne Thompson said, "The bus is available to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community, who may not be able to get into our service for reasons that they could not have transport available or the funds may be really low. Any needs that the community have around their health, we are there to support them. Our full praise to all involved in the loving Pilu Bus. May the staff be blessed as they provide care and assistance to those in need."
It's now time for a laugh with a joke of the day entitled Lost Again.
A man approached a very beautiful woman in a large supermarket and asked,
"You know, I've lost my wife here in the supermarket. Can you talk to me for a couple of minutes?"
"Why?" she asked.
"Because every time I talk to a beautiful woman, my wife appears out of nowhere."
And now we have Heartlines from Sudabe in Iran and Lesele in South Africa.
I love every part of your program, from news to master's lectures. Lots of love. Thanks for everything. Sudabe Saderi from Iran.
You are doing a good work. I'm excited that Supreme Master TV is back again with informative programs. May God bless you. Lesele Mosi from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Hello Sudabe. We appreciate your lovely feedback. And dear Lesele, God bless you more. Thank you. Supreme Master TV staff.
We welcome your heartlines and stories. Please send them to heartline@suprememastertv.com.
It's been a pleasure to have your company today on Noteworthy News.
May your days be illuminated with heavenly inspiration and optimism.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Looking for the coolest shop in town? At thecelestialshop.com, I can find everything I need at the tip of my paw. SM loving vegan dog food? Crunchy, scrumptious, yum, yum. I can eat them all day. Wow, look what I found. A nice spacious house where I even get to have my own patio and sunroof. And look at the selection of happy doggy clothes. So many different designs to choose from, and in all different sizes. Makes any dog want to snuggle into a new pair of clothes. They even have the most comfortable bed in the whole wide world. So soft and cozy, and the base is anti-skid and waterproof. Makes me feel like a king. Finally, a store just for me. Woohoo! I'm in dog heaven. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come see what's here for you. TheCelestialShop.com.
Today's program will be presented in Spanish with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. Saludos, queridos amigos. Mi nombre es Zoe, desde San José, Costa Rica. Nuestra gente les envía buena voluntad y amor sin límites. En el episodio de hoy, titulado La doctrina secreta de los Rosacruces, los planos de la conciencia, parte 4 de 4. Compartimos con ustedes la sabiduría de los Rosacruces. El movimiento Rosacruz es una fraternidad mística que por necesidad funcionó en secreto durante gran parte de su existencia. Afirma que sus raíces se remontan al antiguo Egipto, desde la época del faraón Tutmosis III, quien organizó la primera escuela esotérica de iniciados fundada sobre principios similares a los que hoy perduran. Algunos investigadores modernos, sin embargo, asumen que el movimiento de los Rosacruces se originó con un grupo de protestantes alemanes entre 1607 y 1616, cuando se publicaron 3 documentos anónimos en Europa. Se llamaban Fama Fraternitatis, Rosae Crucis, Confessio Fraternitatis y Chemical Wedding of Christian Rosenkreuz, del año 1459. Los Rosacruces creen que no solamente es posible, sino que es esencial conocer personalmente a través de la experiencia directa la fuente de todo ser, que es Dios. El vegetarianismo es considerado una parte muy importante de la evolución del individuo y es justificado en términos científicos, ocultos y éticos. Los Rosacruces son conocidos por compartir el conocimiento antiguo con el propósito de manifestar un despertar desde el intelecto hasta la conciencia mística o iluminación. Les invitamos a escuchar hoy las sabias enseñanzas de la doctrina secreta de los Rosacruces. Cuarto, el plano animal. Para toda intención y propósito, las células del cuerpo son como las abejas individuales de una colmena. Es decir, criaturas vivientes, inteligentes e independientes que trabajan juntas para un bien común. La digresión previa fue hecha con el fin de darles a conocer la maravillosa inteligencia que es posible que se manifieste por parte de las homólogas de las moneras y las amebas. Esas formas inferiores de vida unicelular que hemos estado considerando en las páginas anteriores. La comprensión de los hechos antes relacionados llevará a casa de cada estudiante la completa percepción y apreciación de la verdad de la declaración previamente realizada. O sea, que cada criatura viviente, de la más alta a la más baja, está dotada de un grado de conciencia e inteligencia proporcionales a sus requerimientos de vida, su trabajo y actividades. Algunas de las amebas, las diatomeas por ejemplo, secretan materia sólida del agua y se construyen pequeñas casas o caparazones para protegerse de sus enemigos. Estos caparazones tienen pequeñas aberturas a través de las cuales la criatura puede proyectar sus falsos pies para moverse y para buscarse comida. Los esqueletos de estas diminutas criaturas forman los depósitos de cáliza que se hallan en muchas partes del mundo. El siguiente en complejidad en la escala están los infusorios, que se distinguen por tener diminutos filamentos que vibran o apéndices como hilos, los cuales emplean para propósitos de movilidad y agarrar su comida. Estos filamentos son permanentes y son el comienzo de la manifestación de extremidades permanentes en el mundo animal. Estas criaturas elementales también han desarrollado aberturas como bocas rudimentarias y también una corta garganta, una rudimentaria garganta, tráquea y paso de la comida. Entonces vienen las esponjas, criaturas babosas que emplean un esqueleto suave y esponjoso, este último siendo lo que comúnmente llamamos esponja. Esta criatura también emplea filamentos como látigos con los cuales recolecta su comida. Entonces vienen los pólipos, que se adhieren a objetos flotantes, boca hacia abajo, empleando tentáculos para agarrar su comida. Las medusas que pertenecen a esta familia también tienen músculos rudimentarios, cuya contracción le permite a la criatura nadar. Ellas también poseen un sistema nervioso rudimentario y ojos y oídos rudimentarios. En la escala ascendente sigue la estrella de mar, el erizo de mar y su clase, en la cual algunos poseen un sistema nervioso bien definido, un estómago verdadero y ojos. Luego vienen las anulosas o criaturas articuladas, que comprenden las varias familias de gusanos, arañas, cangrejos, hormigas, etc. Esta gran familia de criaturas comprende casi 4/5 de las formas de vida conocidas del reino animal. Sus cuerpos están bien formados y tienen muy bien desarrollados sus sistemas nerviosos, ojos y otros órganos de los sentidos. Y en algunas de las formas más altas, un sistema circulatorio que distribuye un líquido parecido a la sangre, el cual distribuye la sangre y oxígeno a todas las partes del cuerpo de la criatura. Lo más alto en la escala de esta gran familia son los insectos, con sus muchas variedades y cuyas características no necesitamos describir aquí, ya que todos están familiarizados con ellas. Las maravillas de la vida de la araña, de la hormiga y de la abeja han sido ilustradas por grandes naturalistas y el estudiante no necesitará afirmaciones adicionales de la presencia de inteligencia dentro de la existencia de estas pequeñas criaturas y sus relaciones en el mundo de los insectos. Darwin una vez dijo que el cerebro de una hormiga, aunque no es más grande que la punta de un alfiler, es uno de los más asombrosos átomos de materia en el mundo, tal vez más aún que el cerebro del hombre. Luego vienen los moluscos, grupo que incluye a la ostra, la almeja, el caracol, etc. Algunas de las formas más altas de esta familia muestran signos de vértebras rudimentarias y pueden ser consideradas posiblemente el eslabón de conexión entre los invertebrados y los vertebrados. Siguiendo en la escala ascendente, vienen los vertebrados, llamados así por la presencia en ellos de una columna vertebral o espina dorsal o espinazo y un esqueleto interno en contraste con el esqueleto externo de las formas inferiores de vida. En el extremo inferior de la escala de los vertebrados se encuentra la gran familia de los peces, con especies altas y bajas. Luego vienen los reptiles, con sus especies de serpientes, lagartos, tortugas, cocodrilos, etc. Hay muchos eslabones de conexión entre la familia de los peces y la de los reptiles, y también muchos entre la familia de los reptiles y la familia de las aves, que es la siguiente más alta en la escala. Entre las aves, particularmente en la familia de los cuervos, encontramos ejemplos de un alto grado de inteligencia. A continuación, después de las aves, vienen los mamíferos que están conectados con la familia de las aves por varios extraños eslabones de conexión. Por ejemplo, el ornitorrinco, extraña criatura que pone huevos y después, cuando sus huevos empollan, nutre a la criatura con leche de su pecho. En la gran familia de los mamíferos están las siguientes subfamilias de animales, a saber, monotrema o criaturas mitad aves y mitad mamíferos, los marsupiales o animales embolsados y dadores de leche que llevan a sus crías imperfectamente desarrollados en marsupios extendidos hasta la madurez, como la zarigüeya y el canguro, los placentarios o criaturas que tienen una placenta o apéndice a través de la cual la cría es nutrida en el útero antes de nacer, Esa es la línea real a través de la cual las formas superiores de mamíferos surgieron. Entre los placentarios se hallan las siguientes subfamilias: los edentata o criaturas sin dientes como los perezosos, armadillos, etc. Los sirenia o vacas marinas, manatíes, dudongos, etc. Los cetáceos o ballenas, delfines, marsopas, etc. Los cuales se parecen a los peces, pero son verdaderos mamíferos, produciendo crías maduras que son alimentadas de su pecho. Los ungulados o animales con pezuña, como el caballo, la vaca, el rinoceronte, el hipopótamo, el cerdo, el camello, el venado, la oveja, etc. Los iracoideos o familia del conejo, damán, etc. Los proboscideos o animales con trompa, como los elefantes. Los rodentia o roedores, incluyendo la rata, la liebre, el castor, la ardilla, el ratón, etc. Los chiroptera o animales de manos aladas, incluyendo a las grandes familias de murciélagos, etc. Los lemuroidea o familia de lémures, individuos que se parecen al mono en su apariencia general, pero tienen adicionalmente una cola larga y peluda y un hocico largo como de zorro. Son como un pequeño zorro con manos y pies como de mono. Los primates o familia de criaturas como el mono, el babuino, hombre simio, gibón, gorila, chimpancé, orangután y finalmente los eslabones de conexión entre las formas simiescas y el hombre. En esta escala ascendente de la vida animal, el estudiante percibirá incontables variedades y especies, subespecies y variaciones entre especies. Y en cada una se percibirá alguna ligera diferencia en el grado y calidad de la inteligencia manifestada por la criatura. Aún entre los individuos de la misma especie se encuentra una gran variación en tales manifestaciones. Pero a través de todo se percibe que existe un cierto plano general de conciencia, el cual puede ser llamado el plano animal, para distinguirlo de el plano mineral, por un lado, y de el plano humano, por otro lado. El plano del humano, pasando del plano de conciencia animal al plano de la conciencia humana, pronto realizamos la presencia de un nuevo elemento de conciencia. Este elemento es conocido como autoconciencia, o la conciencia que le permite al hombre decir, a sabiendas sobre sí mismo, yo soy yo, para identificarse él mismo como el pensador aparte de los pensamientos, el actor aparte de la acción, el sensible aparte de los sentimientos, el voluntarioso aparte de las actividades voluntarias, el sujeto consciente aparte de los fenómenos de los sentidos. Es cierto que en las formas primitivas de la vida humana, esta nueva conciencia solo existe como un débil amanecer, pero está latente allí, y a medida que la ascensión del hombre progresa, esta nueva conciencia se enciende en formas más y más elevadas. Lo que este nuevo elemento de autoconciencia es, lo veremos en el presente. Al pensar en el hombre, debemos recordar que los seres humanos primitivos, apenas separados de los simios, son hombres tanto como el más alto individuo de la raza hoy, o como lo será su descendiente aún superior del mañana. Y no debemos olvidar que el plano de conciencia humana está vinculado de cerca con y mezclado con el plano de la conciencia animal en uno de sus lados. Huxley nos ha mostrado que la estructura cerebral del hombre comparada con el chimpancé muestra diferencias, pero son sutiles comparadas con las diferencias entre la del chimpancé y la del lémur. Él también nos muestra que en la importante característica de los surcos cerebrales profundos y circunvoluciones intrincadas, el abismo entre el hombre civilizado más alto y el hombre más bajo es mucho mayor que entre el hombre más bajo y el hombre simio más alto. Alegres televidentes, ha sido un placer tener su compañía en La Doctrina Secreta de los Rosacruces, los planos de la conciencia, parte 4 de 4, en Palabras de Sabiduría. A continuación sigue Peregrinaciones Espirituales de Japón, aquí en Supreme Master Television. Que todos los seres florezcan en luz y amor en un planeta próspero y saludable. Joyous viewers, it's been a pleasure having your company for the secret doctrine of the Rosicrucians, the planes of consciousness, part 4 of 4, on words of wisdom. Coming up next is Spiritual Pilgrimages of Japan, here on Supreme Master Television. May all beings flourish in light and love on a thriving, healthy planet. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/WOW.
The Middle Way. Right, wrong, yin, yang, black, white. The Middle Way. The pendulum's swing returns to calm. The scale's arm settles into its balance. Wisdom emanates by its own perfection. A stable radiance shines henceforth. From original nature come the celestial harmonies. Inner and outer journeys finally become steady. The middle way. Master says, since we don't want to have anything to do with either the positive or negative side, we have to transcend both and become friends with both. In this way, they won't bother us anymore. We have to go beyond the struggle between good and bad and positive and negative. Right now, we're still steeped in the war between positive and negative, but we need to become neutral, just as Switzerland is a neutral country. We have to arm ourselves with the power of God. As long as we're living in this world, we should remain positive, do good deeds, and avoid the negative as much as possible. We need not fight against it, but should avoid getting involved with it. As spiritual practitioners, we should behave like good worldly citizens, performing good actions, being righteous, and avoiding involvement in other people's affairs. Imbalances of yin and yang cause numerous disasters and misfortunes and create obstacles in our spiritual practice. As long as we call upon the inner master power to protect us, we can not only survive in this world, but also continue to be elevated spiritually. In the war of the positive and negative, we can return to God's kingdom smoothly and safely, only by following the middle way.
All the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck, encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
All Hola, ¿cómo está? Means hi, how are you in Spanish. I'm Almudena in spectacular Málaga. Blissful Spain is grateful that God created you, such peace-loving beings.
Salam! I'm Murnianto in monumental Jakarta on the island of Java. Our graceful Indonesian people, thank you, and our animal friends will be blessing you because you are so kind to them. Welcome to Noteworthy News, constructive news for a beautiful world.
Constructive news for a caring world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, researchers calculate the health benefits of reducing global warming to Syrian students eligible for scholarships in Turkey. Adidas making shoes from ocean plastic. India commits to solar energy, and bus offering health services towards remote communities in Australia. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Korea announces ceremony to dismantle nuclear site. In a further show of goodwill ahead of the United States-Korea Summit in Singapore, June 12th, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea will demolish its nuclear test site. The dismantling will involve collapsing the site's tunnel system and closing down related facilities. The A ceremony is planned to occur between May 23rd and 25th, with journalists invited from the US, Korea, China, Russia, and the United Kingdom to witness the event. President of the US, His Excellency Donald Trump, praised the move, saying, "Thank you, a very smart and gracious gesture. Our gratitude, Korea, for more welcoming news. We wish dear respected comrade Kim Jong-un and His Excellency Donald Trump a harmonious, progressive, and prosperous meeting at the US-Korea Summit next month."
Mitigating climate change will bring huge health savings. According to a report in the Lancet Planetary Health Journal, the health costs of air pollution caused disease could be largely reduced by limiting global warming effects. The study predicted the cost involved in controlling the rise of temperature of average global warming to within 2 degrees Celsius is between $21.1 trillion and $41.6 trillion from 2020 to 2050, and between $39.7 trillion and $56.1 trillion for limiting to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Furthermore, fatalities caused by air pollution could be lowered by 21 to 27% at 2 degrees Celsius and 28 to 32% for the 1.5 degrees Celsius limit for the same time period. As a result, the associated health savings on medical care and services and lost productivity could be between 1.4 to 2.5 times greater compared to expenses incurred in reducing global warming. The study co-author, climate change expert, Professor Anil Markandia stated, "We hope that the large health co-benefits we have estimated might help policymakers move towards adopting more ambitious climate policies and measures to reduce air pollution." Thank you for this encouraging and valuable report, Professor Anil Markandia and research team. May they work quickly adopt wise policies to safeguard our health and our planet.
Turkey offers 20,000 scholarships to Syrian students. Turkish Public Education Institution, Presidency for Turks Abroad and Related Communities, YTBs, has made available a scholarship program to 20,000 Syrian university students. With the opportunity, the students are being provided with training to help in the reconstruction of Syria in the future. The YTB institution is committed to helping underprivileged people around the world. We are very appreciative, Presidency for Turks Abroad and related communities, and Turkey, for your important support of Syrian students. May all of us offer our kindness and care to others to create a shining world of love. Up next, recent study highlights the benefits of plant-based fatty acids. We'll pause now and thank the Divine for delightful mornings and tranquil afternoons. We are looking forward to spending time with you again after this brief message on Supreme Master Television.
A wise man once said, "We don't inherit the earth from our parents. We borrow it from our children. What will it be like when we return it? Will their air be polluted? Their water? Will they blame us, or will they thank us for improving it?" Join us in pledging to our children that a healthier world will welcome theirs.
Hi, I'm Mooey the cow. Before I have my next vegan meal, I would like to share a tip with you. If you have a key ring with multiple keys and they all look similar, try painting them with different colored nail polish. This will save you from going through a whole set of keys before you find the right one. Thank you and love you so much for being veg and going green to save the planet for all of us humans and non-humans alike. And thanks for tuning in. Now, the weather around the world.
benefits of plant fats are superior to animal fats. According to a study published by the American Heart Association, plant-based monounsaturated fatty acids are related to a lower risk of your life ending from a disease, while monounsaturated fats in animal products are linked to an increased risk. Sources of monounsaturated fats in plants include olive oil, avocados, and nuts. Animal sources of these fats are found in meat, dairy, and eggs. The scientists of the study discovered that the participants who consumed large amounts of plant fats decreased the risk of succumbing to a disease by 16% compared to the ones that ate lesser amounts. Among the people who consumed high amounts of animal fat, the mortality risk was 21% higher compared to people whose intake was lower. To reach the conclusions, the research team focused on eating habits of approximately 100,000 people during a period of over 22 years. Our top appreciation, American Heart Association and researchers, for showing us one more reason choosing the plant-based diet is the most excellent choice. May everyone join to protect their health, our animal friends, and the planet by choosing the compassionate vegan way of living.
Adidas, a big success at designing and selling shoes made of ocean plastic. According to Adidas CEO Kasper Rorsted, the German sportswear giant has reached its goal of selling 1 million pairs of running shoes made from ocean plastic in 2017. In designing the shoes, Adidas partnered with Parley for the Oceans, which is an initiative to bring awareness and also address the problem of plastic pollution in the sea. These Ultra Boost shoes incorporate recycled marine plastic into trendy, eco-friendly designs. Each pair of the trainers reuses approximately 11 plastic bottles, which are integrated into various parts of the shoe, including the laces and lining. Awesome! And congratulations, Adidas, for regenerating marine debris into popular and comfortable footwear. May green innovations such as yours instill greater care for all to tread mindfully and lightly on our shared blue planet.
India commits to solar energy. The Pavagada Solar Park is a 13,000-acre station being built in Karnataka, India, and can potentially generate 2,000 megawatts of electricity to power 700,000 households. The first phase of what is described as the world's largest solar park station
was recently inaugurated by Chief Minister of Karnataka, the Honorable Sri Siddharamaiah.
The development will help India meet its energy targets of 100 gigawatts solar capacity by 2022 and will also support the country's commitment to produce 40% of its energy from non-fossil fuel sources by 2030. India is predicted to become the world's second largest solar market this year, positioning the country as a global leader in renewable energy. Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Narendra Modi, launched the International Solar Alliance with the goal of raising $1 trillion to assist 121 countries in solar development. That's fantastic, India. Thanks for taking a strong initiative in clean alternative energy.
We wish you the best of luck in reaching all your sustainable goals with the assistance and blessings of our magnanimous Sun.
Coming up, gorillas dismantle traps in Rwanda National Park. We'll just place some nuts outside for the squirrels and come right back. More positive news when we return on Supreme Master Television.
Factory farms, a critical pollution problem. One factory farm creates more pollution than Houston, the fourth largest city in the United States of America. Factory farm waste contaminates streams, rivers, and lakes, pollutes water supplies, releases noxious gases into the air, causes respiratory illness and other health problems. Over 907 million tons produced annually in the United States alone.
We have to have our eyes wide open as very destructive. I know that some of my colleagues and others have quoted.
A U.S. government accountability report found that one single factory farm produces 1.6 million tons of waste each year, more than is produced by the city of Houston, Texas. Save our water. Save our air. Save our planet.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.
For more urgent details, please visit suprememastertv.com/SOS.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News. Remarkable news for an exceptional world. Intelligent young gorillas disassemble traps. Researchers in Rwanda's Volcanoes National Park observed two wild 4-year-old gorillas cooperating to deactivate a harmful device intended for a smaller animal. At that time, a tracker in the national park encountered a snare and intended to remove it. However, a silverback warned him and called for him to stay away. Instantly, two juvenile gorillas appeared and approached the device. One dismantled the branch holding the snare, while the other freed the noose. The two then sped off to attend to another trap that the tracker had not even seen. Our wild animal co-inhabitants are so loving and intelligent, and we are saddened by the dangers they face in their daily lives. May all of humanity quickly wake up to the incredible gift and blessings that animals bring to this planet.
Vibrant Bus offers health support to remote communities in Australia. The Pilu Bus, Aboriginal for All Seeing Eyes, offers medical care to Indigenous people in the remote communities of South Australia. Riverland Aboriginal Health Service Coordinator Corinne Thompson said, "The bus is available to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community, who may not be able to get into our service for reasons that they could not have transport available or the funds may be really low. Any needs that the community have around their health, we are there to support them. Our full praise to all involved in the loving Pilu Bus. May the staff be blessed as they provide care and assistance to those in need."
It's now time for a laugh with a joke of the day entitled Lost Again.
A man approached a very beautiful woman in a large supermarket and asked,
You know, I've lost my wife here in the supermarket. Can you talk to me for a couple of minutes?
"Why?" she asked.
Because every time I talk to a beautiful woman, my wife appears out of nowhere.
And now, we have Heartlines from Sudabe in Iran and Lesele in South Africa.
I love every part of your program, from news to master's lectures. Lots of love. Thanks for everything. Sudabe Saderi from Iran.
You are doing a good work. I'm excited that Supreme Master TV is back again with informative programs. May God bless you. Lesele Mosi from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Hello, Sudabe. We appreciate your lovely feedback. And dear Leslie, God bless you more. Thank you, Supreme Master TV staff.
We welcome your heartlines and stories. Please send them to heartline@suprememastertv.com.
It's been a pleasure to have your company today on Noteworthy News.
May your days be illuminated with heavenly inspiration and optimism.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Be veg, go green to save the planet. This is Yogi Cameron for Supreme Master Television.
This is a network that's on its own, and she's grasped the media of our time, and she's putting it forth with great messages of importance. And you can tell that it's real, that it comes from a place of great integrity. It's an extremely mature and visionary one. Hi, this is Patrick Kilpatrick, and you're watching Supreme Master TV. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Hi, you're watching Supreme Master Television, and my name is Thomas Ian Nicholas.
Hi, I'm Kashif. You're watching Supreme Master Television, broadcast around the world. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
And keep up the good work. We love you, and we appreciate what you do for us. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Peyton List. I'm from the movie Remember Me. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Supreme Master Television is incredible. It's warm, it's human, it's loving, and it's vegan. What else can you ask for in life?
Hi, I'm Donna Lewis, and most of you will probably remember my song, I Love You Always Forever, and you're watching Supreme Master Television.
Hi, I'm Shannon Keith. I'm the director and producer of the new documentary Skin Trade about the fur industry. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Hi, my name's Brandy Williams, and thank you so much for all that you do, and especially for all that you do for the animals.
Do you love your family? Love animals. They're our family. Thank you.
Today's show will be presented in Japanese with subtitles in Arabic or Axis, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, English, French, German, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Portuguese, Spanish, and Thai.敬虔な視聴者の皆様、ようこそ。和を尊ぶ愛知県の敦子と申します。誠実な日本国民は、世界中のすべての人々に最高の敬意と愛を捧げます。美しい日本、秀でずる国、そびえ立つ多くの木々に祝福された素敵な田舎、息を飲むような滝、そしてもちろん壮大な富士山。日本の伝統的文化では、母性のあらゆる面が霊的に重要な意味を持ち、山々や木々や川などはそれ自体を神々と敬い、 それらの中を歩くことは霊的な行為となります。日出ずる国での私たちの霊性の旅は、日本列島最大の島である本州の紀伊半島から始まります。それは大阪の南約100キロの山間部にあります。熊野古道と呼ばれる素晴らしい一連の山道です。古道とは個の道です。さらに国連教育科学文化機関ユネスコに世界遺産として認定された世界で2つしかない巡礼地の一つです。この一連の道は3つの神聖な神社への参詣に使われています。それは熊野本宮大社、熊野那智大社、熊野早玉大社で総称して熊野三千として知られています。加えて古道には興味深い王子が点在し、その他にも地元の寺社や鳥居や石像、茶店などがあります。熊野古道巡礼、それは5つの主なルートからなり、多くがアップダウンする起伏の激しい山間を蛇行しながら進みます。場所により舗装された村道もあり、そこには温泉や飲食店や朝食付き宿泊施設が点在しています。熊野古道の主な5つのルートは、紀伊寺、小辺路、中辺路、大辺路、伊勢路で、中辺路は最も人気があり、三大社をつないでいます。紀伊寺は半島の西海岸に沿って伸び、田辺市で中辺路と大辺路に分かれます。中辺路は天皇の道として知られ、10世紀より皇族や貴族が当時の都である京都から本宮大社の神々を詣でるために利用してきました。熊野本宮大社から2キロにある壺湯は、湯の峰温泉の魅力的な温泉小屋で、参詣者はそこで伝統的に参詣前の清めの儀式を行います。伝説的岩風呂の壺湯は癒しの効果があり、世界で唯一の訪れた人に開放されているユネスコ世界遺産の温泉です。中辺路の本宮大社までの距離は35キロ以上あり、踏破するには2、3日かかります。熊野本宮大社から参詣者は別経路を取り、熊野早玉大社まで熊野川を35キロ船で下ることができます。熊野那智大社への23キロの登山で熊野三山の参詣は完結します。お目覚めの視聴者の皆様、庭での素晴らしい瞑想の時間です。次のメッセージの後もチャンネルはそのままで。
fastest way to stop 80% of global warming. Use animal-free products. For more urgent details, please see www.suprememastertv.com/SOS.
絵のように美しい日本をめぐる霊性の旅へ再びようこそ。日本でもう一つ人気のある巡礼地は、列島の4つの主要な島の中で最も小さい島である四国での四国巡礼です。世界で最も古い巡礼地の一つであり、数少ない円を描く巡礼地の一つです。四国巡礼は島の周囲の88カ所の寺をつなぐルートです。四国は4つの県を意味し、それらは徳島、高知、愛媛、香川です。これら4つの県にわたる巡礼の旅は、象徴的に悟りへの道になぞらえ、1から23までの寺は目覚めである発心を表し、24から39は苦行と自戒の修行を表し、40から65は悟りの達成、菩提を表し、66から88は下脱、涅槃を表しています。出発点に戻ることは、曼荼羅を象徴していて、宇宙的な命の輪を表しています。これら88の寺はすべて崇拝される学者にして芸術家で日本の聖人である空海に由来しています。空海とは空なる海という意味です。彼は法の死を意味する死号の弘法大師としても有名です。四国の貴族の家系に生まれた空海は、家族の援助なしに10代で修行者になり、仏教を学ぶために中国に渡り、その後日本に戻り、真言宗を開きました。彼は究極の真理はすべての形や感覚を超越すると説く一方、それでもやはり絵画や書道のような形も法や真理の教えを理解するのを助けると説きました。巡礼は弘法大師自身が始めたと言われており、彼が815年に歩いた道をたどるものです。88すべての寺を巡るには1000キロ以上の旅を要し、そこには手つかずの牧歌的風景や息を呑む海岸の眺望、神聖な山々や現代的な都市の道路が続いています。人間には世俗的な欲望が88あると言われており、巡礼者が真摯に88の寺を訪ねれば、それら88の世俗的欲望は消え、願いが叶うと言われています。毎年何十万もの人が巡礼をし、そのうちの数千の人は単独で徒歩で巡礼をします。地元の人は巡礼者を道を踏破した人という意味で敬意を込めお遍路さんと呼びます。巡礼者は一般的に正常と再生を象徴する 白い服を着て、日差しと雨を避けるため、円錐形の傘をかぶります。多くの敬虔な巡礼者は歩く助けに杖を持っていますが、それは弘法大師の魂と共にあることを表していて、巡礼中に大師がずっと同行していると信じています。町や村の人々は習慣的に特別なもてなしで巡礼者を接待し、しばしば無料で宿泊や軽食を提供しています。今日の四国は今もなお比較的手つかずのままで伝統的日本文化の魅力的な世界を覗かせています。四国巡礼の寺は一般大衆が利用することを目的としています。88カ所の公式の巡礼時に加えて巡礼に関係していると主張する何百もの寺があります。これらのうち20カ所は巡礼に含まれるべき意義が十分あると考える人もいて、108の寺をつなぐもう一つの四国巡礼もあります。通常、巡礼の出発点として選ばれる寺は一番の霊山寺ですが、巡礼の順番や期間に決まりはなく、巡礼者の状況や目的に合わせて完結することができます。勇敢な視聴者の皆様、本日の神聖な旅をお楽しみいただけましたか？深い霊的な伝統的文化と過去の聖人への敬意とともに、神が日本と国民を祝福しますように。この後はオーシャンロビンズ新世界のための食の改革パート1をお楽しみください。夜の星のきらめきと燦々たる月の輝きが皆様の心を驚きと喜びで満たしますように。Thank you for watching Spiritual Pilgrimages of Japan. Up next is Ocean Robins, The Food Revolution for a New World, Part 1 of 2 on Supreme Master Television. May the sparkle of the nighttime stars and the glow of the radiant moon fill your mind with wonder and joy. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/SHOW.
Sé ecológico por salvar el planeta.
Manger moins de viande, c'est mieux pour la nature.
Be veg, go green, save the planet.
Soyez végétalien, devenez écolo, sauvons tous la planète ensemble.
Be veg, go green, save the planet.
每一個人做少少嘢，世界就會產生呢個奇蹟。
Seja vegetariano, seja ecológico, salve o planeta.
Be vegan, go green, save the planet.
Ik ben Marianne Thieme, fractievoorzitter voor de Partij voor de Dieren in de Tweede Kamer in Nederland. Be veg, go green, save the planet.
让我们一起来记得这句口号，我们大家一起吃素，環保救地球。
Nguyên Cát Văn Châu xin kính chào quý khán giả. Xin quý vị ăn chay, sống xanh, cứu địa cầu. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck, encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Means hi, how are you? In Spanish. I'm Almudena, in spectacular Málaga. Blissful Spain is grateful that God created you, such peace-loving beings.
Salam! I'm Murnianto in monumental Jakarta on the island of Java. Our graceful Indonesian people, thank you, and our animal friends will be blessing you because you are so kind to them. Welcome to Noteworthy News, constructive news for a beautiful world.
Constructive news for a caring world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, researchers calculate the health benefits of reducing global warming to Syrian students eligible for scholarships in Turkey. Adidas making shoes from ocean plastic. India commits to solar energy, and bus offering health services towards remote communities in Australia. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Korea announces ceremony to dismantle nuclear site. In a further show of goodwill ahead of the United States-Korea Summit in Singapore, June 12th, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea will demolish its nuclear test site. The dismantling will involve collapsing the site's tunnel system and closing down related facilities. The A ceremony is planned to occur between May 23rd and 25th, with journalists invited from the US, Korea, China, Russia, and the United Kingdom to witness the event. President of the US, His Excellency Donald Trump, praised the move, saying, "Thank you, a very smart and gracious gesture. Our gratitude, Korea, for more welcoming news. We wish dear respected Comrade Kim Jong-un and His Excellency Donald Trump a harmonious, progressive, and prosperous meeting at the US-Korea Summit next month."
Mitigating climate change will bring huge health savings. According to a report in the Lancet Planetary Health Journal, the health costs of air pollution-caused disease could be largely reduced by limiting global warming effects. The study predicted the cost involved in controlling the rise of temperature of average global warming to within 2 degrees Celsius is between $21.1 trillion and $41.6 trillion from 2020 to 2050. and between 39.7 trillion US dollars and 56.1 trillion US dollars for limiting to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Furthermore, fatalities caused by air pollution could be lowered by 21 to 27% at 2 degrees Celsius and 28 to 32% for the 1.5 degrees Celsius limit for the same time period. As a result, the associated health savings on medical care and services and lost productivity could be between 1.4 to 2.5 times greater compared to expenses incurred in reducing global warming. The study co-author, climate change expert, Professor Anil Markandia stated, "We hope that the large health co-benefits we have estimated might help policymakers move towards adopting more ambitious climate policies and measures to reduce air pollution." Thank you for this encouraging and valuable report, Professor Anil Markandia and research team. May they work quickly adopt wise policies to safeguard our health and our planet.
Turkey offers 20,000 scholarships to Syrian students. Turkish Public Education Institution, Presidency for Turks Abroad and Related Communities, YTBs, has made available a scholarship program to 20,000 Syrian university students. With the opportunity, the students are being provided with training to help in the reconstruction of Syria in the future. The YTB institution is committed to helping underprivileged people around the world. We are very appreciative, Presidency for Turks Abroad and Related Communities and Turkey, for your important support of Syrian students. May all of us offer our kindness and care to others to create a shining world of love. Up next, recent study highlights the benefits of plant-based fatty acids. We'll pause now and thank the Divine for delightful mornings and tranquil afternoons. We are looking forward to spending time with you again after this brief message on Supreme Master Television.
Lake Chad is disappearing. Due to climate change and livestock overgrazing, the once fourth largest lake in Africa has shrunk by 90%. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization has warned that Lake Chad could disappear entirely in about 20 years, threatening the lives of up to 30 million people.
Conflicts over water are likely to increase, both due to an increase in the use of water and therefore scarcity, as well as being exacerbated by the impacts of climatic change.
So what can you do to help? It's rather simple.
Our food is by far the largest water consumer in society.
Each of us needs 90% of the water that we use each day for our food. With my water specialization, the benefits of people being more vegetarian is that they reduce their water footprint.
Think, for instance, of a hamburger. It uses roughly 2,500 liters of water to produce one hamburger. As societies start to eat more meat, this of course has a massive impact on water use globally.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.
For more urgent information, please visit suprememastertv.com/SOS.
Mooey the cow. Before I have my next vegan meal, I would like to share a tip with you. If you have a key ring with multiple keys and they all look similar, try painting them with different colored nail polish. This will save you from going through a whole set of keys before you find the right one. Thank you and love you so much for being veg and going green to save the planet for all of us humans and non-humans alike. And thanks for tuning in. Now, the weather around the world.
Health benefits of plant fats are superior to animal fats. According to a study published by the American Heart Association, plant-based monounsaturated fatty acids are related to a lower risk of your life ending from a disease, while monounsaturated fats in animal products are linked to an increased risk. Sources of monounsaturated fats in plants include olive oil, avocados, and nuts. Animal sources of these fats are found in meat, dairy, and eggs. The scientists of the study discovered that the participants who consumed large amounts of plant fats decreased the risk of succumbing to a disease by 16% compared to the ones that ate lesser amounts. Among the people who consumed high amounts of animal fat, the mortality risk was 21% higher compared to people whose intake was lower. To reach the conclusions, the research team focused on eating habits of approximately 100,000 people during a period of over 22 years. Our top appreciation, American Heart Association and researchers, for showing us one more reason choosing the plant-based diet is the most excellent choice. May everyone join to protect their health, our animal friends, and the planet by choosing the compassionate vegan way of living.
Adidas, a big success at designing and selling shoes made of ocean plastic. According to Adidas CEO Kasper Rorsted, the German sportswear giant has reached its goal of selling 1 million pairs of running shoes made from ocean plastic in 2017. In designing the shoes, Adidas partnered with Parley for the Oceans, which is an initiative to bring awareness and also address the problem of plastic pollution in the sea. These Ultra Boost shoes incorporate recycled marine plastic into trendy, eco-friendly designs. Each pair of the trainers reuses approximately 11 plastic bottles, which are integrated into various parts of the shoe, including the laces and lining. Awesome! And congratulations, Adidas, for regenerating marine debris into popular and comfortable footwear. May green innovations such as yours instill greater care for all to tread mindfully and lightly on our shared blue planet.
India commits to solar energy. The Pavagada Solar Park is a 13,000-acre station being built in Karnataka, India, and can potentially generate 2,000 megawatts of electricity to power 700,000 households. The first phase of what is described as the world's largest solar park station
was recently inaugurated by Chief Minister of Karnataka, the Honorable Sri Siddharamaiah.
The development will help India meet its energy targets of 100 gigawatts solar capacity by 2022 and will also support the country's commitment to produce 40% of its energy from non-fossil fuel sources by 2030. India is predicted to become the world's second largest solar market this year, positioning the country as a global leader in renewable energy. Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Narendra Modi, launched the International Solar Alliance with the goal of raising $1 trillion to assist 121 countries in solar development. That's fantastic, India. Thanks for taking a strong initiative in clean alternative energy.
We wish you the best of luck in reaching all your sustainable goals with the assistance and blessings of our magnanimous Son.
Coming up, gorillas dismantle traps in Rwanda National Park.
We'll just place some nuts outside for the squirrels and come right back.
More positive news when we return on Supreme Master Television.
Now let's talk about preventing cancer, heart disease. What should you prescribe?
Sulforaphane. Magnesium and chromium.
90 milligrams of Scorbate. True. But why not make it easier for patients to understand?
Vegetables, fruit.
Yes.
High-fiber vegetarian foods.
Exactly.
Research shows a vegetarian diet can help prevent diseases like cancer, obesity, and diabetes. Brought to you by the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. To learn more, visit nutritionmd.org.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News. Remarkable news for an exceptional world. Intelligent young gorillas disassemble traps. Researchers in Rwanda's Volcanoes National Park observed 2 wild 4-year-old gorillas cooperating to deactivate a harmful device intended for a smaller animal. At that time, a tracker in the national park encountered a snare and intended to remove it. However, a silverback warned him and called for him to stay away. Instantly, 2 juvenile gorillas appeared and approached the device. One dismantled the branch holding the snare, while the other freed the noose. The 2 then sped off to attend to another trap that the tracker had not even seen. Our wild animal co-inhabitants are so loving and intelligent, and we are saddened by the dangers they face in their daily lives. May all of humanity quickly wake up to the incredible gift and blessings that animals bring to this planet.
Vibrant Bus offers health support to remote communities in Australia. The Pilu Bus, Aboriginal for All Seeing Eyes, offers medical care to Indigenous people in the remote communities of South Australia. Riverland Aboriginal Health Service Coordinator Corinne Thompson said, "The bus is available to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community, who may not be able to get into our service for reasons that they could not have transport available or the funds may be really low. Any needs that the community have around their health, we are there to support them. Our full praise to all involved in the loving Pilu Bus. May the staff be blessed as they provide care and assistance to those in need."
It's now time for a laugh with a joke of the day entitled Lost Again.
A man approached a very beautiful woman in a large supermarket and asked,
"You know, I've lost my wife here in the supermarket. Can you talk to me for a couple of minutes?"
"Why?" she asked.
"Because every time I talk to a beautiful woman, my wife appears out of nowhere."
And now, we have Heartlines from Sudabe in Iran and Lesele in South Africa.
I love every part of your program, from news to master's lectures. Lots of love. Thanks for everything. Sudabe Saderi from Iran.
You are doing a good work. I'm excited that Supreme Master TV is back again with informative programs. May God bless you. Lesele Mosi from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Hello Sudabe. We appreciate your lovely feedback. And dear Lesele, God bless you more. Thank you. Supreme Master TV staff.
We welcome your heartlines and stories. Please send them to heartline@suprememastertv.com.
It's been a pleasure to have your company today on Noteworthy News.
May your days be illuminated with heavenly inspiration and optimism.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN.
A people that values its privileges above its principles soon loses both. Dwight D. Eisenhower, 34th President of the United States. According to the World Bank, developing countries across the globe generate about 1/3 of global greenhouse gas emissions and endure 80% of their harmful impacts. My humanity is bound up in yours, for we can only be human together. The Most Reverend Desmond Tutu, Archbishop of South Africa. My piece of bread only belongs to me when I know that everyone else has a share and that no one starves while I eat. Leo Tolstoy, renowned Russian author, vegetarian.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Today, we are delighted to have Canadian children's book author and storyteller, Mr. Scott Reeve, present our two-part program. Ocean Robbins, The Food Revolution for a New World. Mr. Reeve's joyful storybooks introduce children to compassionate living and healthy food choices. With rhyming text and wonderful illustrations, his stories plant seeds of love and understanding within their hearts. They also help parents and teachers introduce a peaceful vegan lifestyle to kids in a fun and creative way. His first book, The Kind Garden, tells of a little girl's vegan adventure into a magical land where she learns about rainbow fruits and organic vegetables. His latest book, The Three Little Pigs Save the Earth, was selected by PETA Kids to be on their Best Books for Kids list and has been endorsed by distinguished vegan authors Mimi Kirk and Dr. Will Tuttle. He is currently working on his third book entitled Vegan for Trees, which shows young kids how being vegan can save our precious rainforests.
Greetings, beautiful viewers. My name is Scott Reeve from the charming city of Chatham, Ontario in blessed Canada. The friendly Canadian citizens wish you health, happiness, and inner peace.
We want to see everybody, regardless of their economic background or their skin color or their religion or nationality, having access to healthy food for themselves and their families.
Welcome to today's show, featuring Mr. Ocean Robbins, regarded as one of our world's brightest leaders in the field of holistic health and alternative living. He has co-hosted 7 Food Revolution Summits, inspiring hundreds of thousands of participants worldwide to live a more positive lifestyle. Among the many notable distinctions Mr. Robbins has received are being named by Time magazine as a hero of the new millennium and having received a National Jefferson Award for outstanding public service, which is considered the Nobel Prize for Public and Community Service. His father is the well-known and highly respected vegan pioneer, John Robbins, best-selling author of the landmark book, Diet for a New America. Together, this powerful father and son team lead the Food Revolution Network, which strives to empower individuals, build community, and transform food systems to support healthy people and a healthy planet. Ocean has coined the term Food 3.0 as being the next step in our society's progress towards sustainability.
In Food 3.0, the central organizing principle of our food systems is health for people and for the planet. Food 3.0 means vastly lower rates of chronic illness, which can save us trillions of dollars in medical care and lead to a healthier and a more capable population. Food 3.0 means a more sustainable and productive economy. And let me be very clear. I've got no problem with people making money. I just want to see healthy profits made from healthy food. And I want to thank you for all the ways that you take a stand for a transformation in our food systems. You stand for a food revolution every time that you choose real food over processed junk. Every time you say yes to local, organic, natural, sustainable, fair trade, and non-GMO food that's produced with respect for farm workers, animals, people, the planet, and your own health.
Mr. Robbins has been advocating for a more compassionate society his entire life. At the tender age of 7 years, he actually organized a peace rally in his elementary school. 3 years later, he opened his own bakery from home called Ocean's Natural Bakery. This impressive initiative helped provide his community with organic, vegetarian baked goods, and he received his first coverage in the local media. By age 16, Ocean was ready to change the world and founded the nonprofit organization Youth for Environmental Sanity, also known as YES. He directed the organization for 20 years, empowering thousands of young leaders in over 65 countries about important social justice issues. Currently the CEO of the Food Revolution Network, it's Ocean's biggest endeavor to date, with a growing membership of over 600,000 like-minded individuals. During last year's San Francisco World Veg Festival, Supreme Master Television had the blessed opportunity to interview Ocean and learn more about his life.
My name is Ocean Robbins, and I'm CEO of the Food Revolution Network. One of my great inspirations is actually my dad, John Robbins. He walked away from the company that his father founded, which was Baskin-Robbins Ice Cream Company, to follow his own rocky road. He was groomed to join in running the company, but he said no. And he walked away from a path that was practically paved with gold and ice cream to stand up for healthy food choices. And in time, the media called him the rebel without a cone, and he became a best-selling author writing about food and health. And now I'm privileged to work with him directly in launching the Food Revolution Network, and we have over 500,000 members. And we're mobilizing people all over the planet to leverage food as an opportunity to stand for our health and also for a healthier world.
Inspiring words indeed. Blessed viewers, time now for a breath of fresh air. Please stay tuned.
Ocean acidification, disaster for marine life. The oceans are the Earth's single largest absorbers of carbon dioxide, but they are being overloaded by humans' CO2 emissions. The result, acidification with catastrophic consequences.
Si l'acidification de l'océan se poursuit comme elle va maintenant, eh bien, ces principaux puits de carbone vont plus pouvoir jouer leur rôle et donc tout s'accélère.
What's happening with this absorption of carbon dioxide is, number one, the ocean is becoming saturated, and number two, The ocean is becoming more acid. This has an enormous impact.
And those changes which occurred in the past were very slow. So there was a lot of time and scope for the organisms to adapt, to evolve to those changing conditions. And now we are changing it in almost an instant.
As the oceans reach a CO2 saturation point, their waters acidify faster, which in turn threatens all marine life.
Ocean acidification is having impacts on many, many different species.
In areas where corals are living, where it is now more acidic, they have more fragile skeletons, which allows more rapid coastal erosion, etc.
In the Pacific Northwest of the USA, coastal areas have already become so acidic that baby oysters are dying as their shells corrode before they are fully formed. Fish previously thought to be unaffected may also perish in the vulnerable egg and larvae stages of life. This is just a sign of what is to come if carbon emissions continue unchecked.
65 million years ago, there was a big carbon perturbation then, and the oceans became more acidic, they became warmer, they had less oxygen. Many species on Earth became extinct, including the dinosaurs, and we're kind of going through something that's even more rapid now.
It will change more in the lifetime of our children than we've seen for the last 20 to 30 million years.
C'est un problème du croisement de deux courbes, une courbe de la destruction et une courbe de la capacité de l'homme à réagir. À quel moment est-ce que ça va se croiser? Est-ce que ça va se croiser quand la destruction va de toute façon tellement forte qu'elle va tout faire effondrer?
Save our oceans. Save our planet. Be veg, go green.
Welcome back to our enlightening program on the impact of our food choices. Mr. Robbins has been interviewed by more than 100 media outlets, such as the Washington Post, the New York Times Magazine, and Time. Let's rejoin our interview now as Mr. Robbins shares the unpleasant reality of our current food system.
We have a dominant food culture that has become in many ways toxic, where our food system is built around the torture of animals, the hyper-processing of foods, destruction of the environment, exploitation of farm workers who are saturated with pesticides. And in this context, we have a food industry that is fueling heart disease, diabetes, cancer, obesity, and many other health ailments.
In lieu of these existing problems, the optimistic Mr. Robbins still envisions a bright future ahead of us.
So I think that all of those problems represent an incredible opportunity, because we have the opportunity right now to create a food system that actually helps us be healthy, and that actually helps the world be healthy at the same time. And so the food revolution to me is about seizing the day and deciding to make our food choices into a vote for the kind of life we want and for the kind of world we want. And I don't know anybody who wants to be sick with cancer or heart disease or diabetes or who wants animals to be treated with cruelty. I don't know anybody who wants to see our climate be destabilized or to see our water and our topsoil be depleted. But we have a food industry right now that is fueling all of those things. And we can say no to that. We can say enough is enough to that. And we can say, I want my food choices to be a vote for health, for me, and for the planet. And that's what we're doing.
Mr. Robbins has also used his time and energy to co-author an illuminating book entitled Voices of the Food Revolution. You can heal your body and your world with food, which supports his grand vision of a prosperous and abundant society.
And so my vision is that everybody can take their place by choosing more whole foods, by choosing more vegetarian foods, by choosing more organic foods. We can participate in shifting the course of food history. And then also for those who want to, we can become active and engaged. We can lobby. We can ask restaurants to serve healthier menu options. We can serve healthier food at parties. We can ask schools to serve healthier food to kids. We can look at how we can spread the word to friends and family and communities and realize that every step we take and every bite we take is a chance to make a difference in the world.
We were honored to bring Ocean Robbins' uplifting messages to you today. He is certainly leading the way into a new golden age of living. For more information on Mr. Ocean Robbins, please visit www.oceanrobbins.com. Kind viewers, thank you for your company on today's show featuring Mr. Ocean Robbins. Please join us again May 17th for part 2 of 2. Coming up next is Nothing Is As It Seems, part 3 of 3, on Between Master and Disciples. May God's infinite love always be with you and your family. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/VE.
Not a choice. It's a noble duty to save the planet. Supreme Master Ching Hai.
All the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck, encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Means hi, how are you? In Spanish. I'm Almudena, in spectacular Málaga. Blissful Spain is grateful that God created you, such peace-loving beings.
Salam! I'm Murnianto in monumental Jakarta on the island of Java. Our graceful Indonesian people, thank you, and our animal friends will be blessing you because you are so kind to them. Welcome to Noteworthy News, constructive news for a beautiful world.
Constructive news for a caring world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, researchers calculate the health benefits of reducing global warming to Syrian students eligible for scholarships in Turkey. Adidas making shoes from ocean plastic. India commits to solar energy, and bus offering health services towards remote communities in Australia. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Korea announces ceremony to dismantle nuclear site. In a further show of goodwill ahead of the United States-Korea Summit in Singapore, June 12th, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea will demolish its nuclear test site. The dismantling will involve collapsing the site's tunnel system and closing down related facilities. The A ceremony is planned to occur between May 23rd and 25th, with journalists invited from the US, Korea, China, Russia, and the United Kingdom to witness the event. President of the US, His Excellency Donald Trump, praised the move, saying, "Thank you, a very smart and gracious gesture. Our gratitude, Korea, for more welcoming news. We wish dear respected comrade Kim Jong-un and His Excellency Donald Trump a harmonious, progressive, and prosperous meeting at the US-Korea Summit next month."
Mitigating climate change will bring huge health savings. According to a report in the Lancet Planetary Health Journal, the health costs of air pollution-caused disease could be largely reduced by limiting global warming effects. The study predicted the cost involved in controlling the rise of temperature of average global warming to within 2 degrees Celsius is between $21.1 trillion and $41.6 trillion from 2020 to 2050, and between $39.7 trillion and $56.1 trillion for limiting to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Furthermore, fatalities caused by air pollution could be lowered by 21 to 27% at 2 degrees Celsius and 28 to 32% for the 1.5 degrees Celsius limit for the same time period. As a result, the associated health savings on medical care and services and lost productivity could be between 1.4 to 2.5 times greater compared to expenses incurred in reducing global warming. The study co-author, climate change expert, Professor Anil Markandia stated, "We hope that the large health co-benefits we have estimated might help policymakers move towards adopting more ambitious climate policies and measures to reduce air pollution." Thank you for this encouraging and valuable report, Professor Anil Markandia and research team. May they work quickly adopt wise policies to safeguard our health and our planet.
Turkey offers 20,000 scholarships to Syrian students. Turkish Public Education Institution, Presidency for Turks Abroad and Related Communities, YTBs, has made available a scholarship program to 20,000 Syrian university students. With the opportunity, the students are being provided with training to help in the reconstruction of Syria in the future. The YTB institution is committed to helping underprivileged people around the world. We are very appreciative, Presidency for Turks Abroad and Related Communities and Turkey, for your important support of Syrian students. May all of us offer our kindness and care to others to create a shining world of love. Up next, recent study highlights the benefits of plant-based fatty acids. We'll pause now and thank the Divine for delightful mornings and tranquil afternoons. We are looking forward to spending time with you again after this brief message on Supreme Master Television.
What's going on? What are you doing?
Isn't it about time to change your lifestyle? Find out how to live a sustainable alternative life. Please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BeVeg.
Hi, I'm Mooey the cow. Before I have my next vegan meal, I would like to share a tip with you. If you have a key ring with multiple keys and they all look similar, try painting them with different colored nail polish. This will save you from going through a whole set of keys before you find the right one. Thank you and love you so much for being veg and going green to save the planet for all of us humans and non-humans alike. And thanks for tuning in. Now, the weather around the world.
health benefits of plant fats are superior to animal fats. According to a study published by the American Heart Association, plant-based monounsaturated fatty acids are related to a lower risk of your life ending from a disease, while monounsaturated fats in animal products are linked to an increased risk. Sources of monounsaturated fats in plants include olive oil, avocados, and nuts. Animal sources of these fats are found in meat, dairy, and eggs. The scientists of the study discovered that the participants who consumed large amounts of plant fats decreased the risk of succumbing to a disease by 16% compared to the ones that ate lesser amounts. Among the people who consumed high amounts of animal fat, the mortality risk was 21% higher compared to people whose intake was lower. To reach the conclusions, the research team focused on eating habits of approximately 100,000 people during a period of over 22 years. Our top appreciation, American Heart Association and researchers, for showing us one more reason choosing the plant-based diet is the most excellent choice. May everyone join to protect their health, our animal friends, and the planet by choosing the compassionate vegan way of living.
Adidas, a big success at designing and selling shoes made of ocean plastic. According to Adidas CEO Kasper Rorsted, the German sportswear giant has reached its goal of selling 1 million pairs of running shoes made from ocean plastic in 2017. In designing the shoes, Adidas partnered with Parley for the Oceans, which is an initiative to bring awareness and also address the problem of plastic pollution in the sea. These Ultra Boost shoes incorporate recycled marine plastic into trendy, eco-friendly designs. Each pair of the trainers reuses approximately 11 plastic bottles, which are integrated into various parts of the shoe, including the laces and lining. Awesome! And congratulations, Adidas, for regenerating marine debris into popular and comfortable footwear. May green innovations such as yours instill greater care for all to tread mindfully and lightly on our shared blue planet.
India commits to solar energy. The Pavagada Solar Park is a 13,000-acre station being built in Karnataka, India, and can potentially generate 2,000 megawatts of electricity to power 700,000 households. The first phase of what is described as the world's largest solar park station was recently inaugurated by Chief Minister of Karnataka, the Honorable Sri Siddharamaiah. The development will help India meet its energy targets of 100 gigawatts solar capacity by 2022 and will also support the country's commitment to produce 40% of its energy from non-fossil fuel sources by 2030. India is predicted to become the world's second largest solar market this year, positioning the country as a global leader in renewable energy. Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Narendra Modi, launched the International Solar Alliance with the goal of raising $1 trillion to assist 121 countries in solar development. That's fantastic, India. Thanks for taking a strong initiative in clean alternative energy. We wish you the best of luck in reaching all your sustainable goals with the assistance and blessings of our magnanimous Sun. Coming up, gorillas dismantle traps in Rwanda National Park. We'll just place some nuts outside for the squirrels and come right back. More positive news when we return on Supreme Master Television.
we short of water? One serving of beef uses over 1,200 gallons of water. One serving of chicken uses 330 gallons of water. One complete vegan meal with tofu, rice, and vegetables uses only 98 gallons of water. Be veg, go green.
Are we short of food?
How many people in the world are hungry? $1.02 billion people.
Grain currently fed to livestock is enough to feed 2 billion people.
And I said already 80% of it will be cut almost immediately. And we can see the result in a few weeks. Because if you don't keep breeding more animals, then there are less methane. And if we don't eat meat, then there's no transportation necessary for it. And much less fuel needed. And all these people can be trained to do something else. And there will be less hunger because we will use the agricultural products, cereals, to feed humans instead of feeding more bred animals in the future. So we don't have hunger anymore. And there will be no more war because of hunger. So the effect is immense. Keep multiplying it, and then you know what I mean.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News. Remarkable news for an exceptional world. Intelligent young gorillas disassemble traps. Researchers in Rwanda's Volcanoes National Park observed 2 wild 4-year-old gorillas cooperating to deactivate a harmful device intended for a smaller animal. At that time, a tracker in the national park encountered a snare and intended to remove it. However, a silverback warned him and called for him to stay away. Instantly, 2 juvenile gorillas appeared and approached the device. One dismantled the branch holding the snare, while the other freed the noose. The 2 then sped off to attend to another trap that the tracker had not even seen. Our wild animal co-inhabitants are so loving and intelligent, and we are saddened by the dangers they face in their daily lives. May all of humanity quickly wake up to the incredible gift and blessings that animals bring to this planet.
Vibrant Bus offers health support to remote communities in Australia. The Pilu Bus, Aboriginal for All Seeing Eyes, offers medical care to Indigenous people in the remote communities of South Australia. Riverland Aboriginal Health Service Coordinator Corinne Thompson said, "The bus is available to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community, who may not be able to get into our service for reasons that they could not have transport available or the funds may be really low. Any needs that the community have around their health, we are there to support them. Our full praise to all involved in the loving Pillow Bus. May the staff be blessed as they provide care and assistance to those in need.
It's now time for a laugh with a joke of the day entitled Lost Again.
A man approached a very beautiful woman in a large supermarket and asked,
"You know, I've lost my wife here in the supermarket. Can you talk to me for a couple of minutes?"
"Why?" she asked.
"Because every time I talk to a beautiful woman, my wife appears out of nowhere."
And now we have Heartlines from Sudabe in Iran and Lesele in South Africa.
I love every part of your program, from news to master's lectures. Lots of love. Thanks for everything. Sudabe Saderi from Iran.
You are doing a good work. I'm excited that Supreme Master TV is back again with informative programs. May God bless you. Lesele Mosi from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Hello, Sudabe. We appreciate your lovely feedback. And dear Lesele, God bless you more. Thank you, Supreme Master TV staff.
We welcome your heartlines and stories. Please send them to heartline@suprememastertv.com.
It's been a pleasure to have your company today on Noteworthy News.
May your days be illuminated with heavenly inspiration and optimism.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Veg, the diet of medical doctors.
The only individual action, which is a no-brainer, and we all ought to be doing it, is just to stop eating meat.
If you make this kind of profound change, you should expect profound changes in your physical appearance, your activity levels, the way you appear as far as age is concerned.
Once you become vegan, your mind clears up, your spirits clears up, all that karmic negative energy of being involved eating dead animals clears out of your system.
I realized that an animal-based diet was not a helpful thing, no matter what I had learned in school and our farm growing up.
Our bodies are not designed to handle animal foods.
One patient, she was wheeled into the office in the exam room by her husband. And she had had quadruple bypass surgery. She had had a stent placed in one of the arteries subsequent to surgery. She was on 21 medications. She had a history of diabetes. She was on insulin. She had arthritis. She was on an oxygen tank, was just discharged from the hospital. She had had some bladder infection and some other issues.
Our research shows several benefits of a vegan diet. Very gradually, very gently, your blood sugar starts coming down. Your weight comes down as well. Blood cholesterol comes down as well, very impressively. And blood pressure comes down as well. Your digestion is better. So a person who's had chronic constipation, that's usually fixed in about 24 to 48 hours. It's that quick.
They came back in 10 days. She was walking, talking, laughing, no wheelchair, no oxygen, etc.
Neil Barnard, MD.
Antenna Robin, MD.
Peter Carter, MD.
Rabbi Gabriel Cousins, MD.
Zareen Patel, MD.
Gulam Alibeski, MD.
Alexander Dargatz, MD.
Luciana Baroni, MD.
Umberto Veronesi, MD.
Caldwell Esselstyn, MD.
Baxter Montgomery, MD.
David Ride, MD.
They are some of the countless noble examples of compassion and wisdom.
To both prevent and treat diabetes, the best thing we can do is move very rapidly to a vegan diet.
There was a man who came into our study named Vance. It seemed to him like the easiest diet in the world because he didn't have to limit how much he ate. Well, as time went on, he lost weight, he lost weight, he lost weight. After a year, he had lost 60 pounds.
Wow.
His blood sugar, which had been out of control, came down so much his doctor sat him down and said, Vance, you've been on this diet. You don't have diabetes anymore. His doctor took him off his medicine.
What's the optimum diet? It's your organic, vegan, 80% live food.
The difference between vegans and meat eaters in the United States is an average of 40 pounds. A new study published in the Journal of the American Diabetic Association, the largest study of vegans in human history. Never before have thousands of vegans been studied at one time. And what it showed was that the only dietary group that actually achieved a healthy weight, in fact, a perfect healthy weight, was the vegans.
I wish someone had told me in medical school how effective a plant-based diet would be for real live diseases.
So keep in good company with the noble circle of vegetarian and vegan elite.
The truth of this is so powerful.
It's a simple message.
The first and the foremost thing anybody can do is be vegan.
There's nothing complicated about this. It's one big solution.
You have to give it a try. And once you experience the benefits, it's unthinkable to go back.
And the most exciting thing of all is that the benefits do nothing but continue to improve.
There's one regret that sometimes people have. They regret that they didn't do this about 20 years earlier. Because to be in a body that feels healthy, it's the best possible thing.
And the list goes on. Please visit www.suprememastertv.com/VE for further club list and info. Be veg now and join the club.